And this view here actually shows inside of a classroom from in the hall. That's the bay window room. It wasn't even furnished before. I can even see the boards. I see the speaker in there too. And then on over here, that's a fake room that I didn't make. And in the other room over here, I made this one so I could see the radiator in there. And that's the sewing room. And that's the sewing room there. That's what I was just made before, except I could look in there then because I hadn't built the hall wall side yet. And then over here is another classroom. That's the one I showed a minute ago looking through the doors. That's at the bay window room. Then I skipped this room and I went to this room. This room here was actually became the drama workroom. And it was opened up into this hall and opened up into the backstage of the auditorium. And then it was closed off right here. So that would show the whole area. It was actually later just done for drama, and in the model I made it drama because it says on the wall right there. And the view down that hall, which was taken over by drama later on, then I could zoom back and show where it was taken from, which was taken from in the hall. And you see in real life it would be in the stairway in the entrance area coming out in the back of Central by these basement windows again. And this old picture of the back of Central taken when there was still trees behind it shows those basement windows when they open, flipped open like that. And this really helps me out with the model here, seeing the back of Central then when there was no parking behind there. That's the gym and the swimming pool. And the swimming pool had flip windows too. These were changed in the early 50s. And so that's a good perspective of how the windows open. Some of them even open from the top, like these ones here. The windows in the back in here are all gone because of the emergency staircases they added in the 60s, or actually in the 70s. One of the main highlights in the Central Mall is the Central Auditorium, which took the most work. The stage was actually easy. It's all the fake chairs. These chairs are only chairs from the back. See, they're not really showing as chairs from the side because there's no seat. And all the work that went into that, and it's too bad in real life that this auditorium is completely different. And if I can focus in on the detail in the back, with all that paneling that was on the wall and the radiators, it's just like it was back in the day, or back in the 50s. Stage curtains are made from some type of material I found at a local store. And it just shows a lot of detail with all those chairs. And then there's a balcony here that interrupts. And it just looks pretty real. A lot of work went into that auditorium. And again, that is in the model, as it shows. It's not in real life. And here's another view of it from this side. And it still looks like a nice theater. And see the ceiling's still missing. That shows real life that it's not. You can see the library up there. And then looking at the back of the auditorium, I don't know if that'll focus, it will. Showing the clock up there, and it's just like it was back in the 50s. And there's a balcony. And there's seats all up in the balcony. And then the door that went to a passage that led to the spiral staircase. I think when I was up there in the 90s, it was had costumes hanging in there. Yeah, and so that was beautiful when those windows were in there. And those windows were all covered up. They changed that whole auditorium during the 60s. And there's an aerial over the whole thing. So that's a lot of work went into this. And up on the balcony, that would only look real from this way, because again the chairs don't have seats. Look at the view on the balcony and looking at it close up, but then the chairs down there don't look real. They only look real looking at it from the back. And there's the view from up on the balcony. It's kind of hard to do this as I want the camera to mess the chairs up on the balcony. And that looks good. You see the other wall is removable for the time being. It's laying over here. Just to see some of that detail that goes into this. It's like these 3 doors. I said they're not perfect because there wouldn't be a gap in there if it was perfect. And the inside, the auditorium, just the same. To create all of that. These the windows looking in the hall, they're gone now. And then the area with the balcony over here, and even the exit sign over the auditorium doors. So anybody who went to Central will remember that, except for people that went there after 1964. If you went there in the 70s, it was already remodeled and already changed. And then there's the balcony stairs come down. You go down the regular steps and go out to the down to the lobby. I still have to show the lobby too, because that balcony is also removable. And if anybody remember the central lobby with these showcases on either side, this is going toward the entrance doors. And then up in there, you can see the entrance doors out there. And then to the left is the balcony to the stairs to the balcony. And then over to the right is the doors to the auditorium, which don't show from this view.